I am Johara, and I will be starting this new YouTube channel. I don't know how much I'll update. It's just whenever I come across. I'm starting this channel because I want to bring awareness to asexuality. And my mom has told me for a while now, since I have come out officially, that I should become an asexual activist or just become an activist, period, because I get very passionate about certain things. I mean, I'm a very passionate person in general. If there's anything that I love, and there are several things I love, I will get passionate about it. But there's a few things I'm a little bit more passionate about. LGBT community, obviously, because I'm a part of it, not just in the asexual part, but I'm also lesbian. I call it asexual homoromantic. That's what I identify as. And I'm also a huge feminist, so this won't just be an asexual or lesbian or LGBTQ rights channel. It'll also be a feminist channel because I am very passionate about women rights and sexism, anti-sexism, you know what I mean. But so I wanted to start this channel to bring awareness to asexuality, obviously, but to also show the world that asexuals are valid, the LGBTQ in a whole is valid and should be accepted, and that women should not be the weaker gender or whatever, because let's be honest, we're all tougher. But so that's kind of what this channel will be about. This is my introduction video to introduce myself. I'm also a self-published author, and I make sure I represent. I try to write at least one asexual character in every book. Maybe not, there isn't one in my first series, but that's only because I didn't realize I was asexual until in the middle I was writing that, and I didn't want to just randomly throw in an asexual character out of the blue. Because then there'll have to be a lot of changes, because by the time that came, it's like most of my main characters at least had their orientation set or was already showing feelings for a character or something. So I was like, I didn't want to just throw it in and whatever. And I was like just figuring it out, so I was still, trying to figure out what it means to be asexual myself and all that. But I do have a published duology, The Curse is Light, which has Jasmine Press does have LGBT characters. Anyways, there's a bisexual character and a gay character. I think that's it for that one. But my Curse is Light duology, every character, I swear, it is in the LGBT community except for one. Seriously, I'm not even joking. In the Curse is Light duology, there is Skylar, who's the MC, the main character. She is an asexual biromantic. Then Andrea is an asexual homoromantic like me. Then there's Logan and David, who get engaged early on in book 1, and they are gay, obviously. And then Althea, who's Andrea's girlfriend, she's a lesbian. Then there's Althea's twin sister, Sydney, who is aromantic. Not asexual, just aromantic. And then there's Will, who's straight. So like he's the only one. He's like the odd man out. I like that, where the straight person is the odd man out and not the LGBT person. But anyways, I am currently working on a couple series. I have several WIPs, but every series I have planned have a few LGBT characters, and at least one of them, if not more, is asexual in some way. Skylar is sex repulsed, and then Andrea is gray sexual. I'm pretty sure I put down. I'm gonna have to look to make sure, but I'm pretty sure I put her as gray sexual. But anyways, but one of my current series is actually the sequel series to The Curse Light, which will also be a duology. And Andrea is now the main character, and the other characters aren't on there. At least one character will show up at the end of book 1. I haven't decided if I'm gonna add any other characters. I mean, I've mentioned them obviously, but I haven't decided if they're gonna show up as well. But Andrea is now the main character, and she meets 3 people. 2 are straight, and they have they're fighting feelings for each other. And then, but the 3rd person is Arrow Ace. So yeah, like I said, lots of representation in my books. They're all available on Amazon. You can find them under the names I just gave you, or my other series is Jasmine Press series if you want to. Or you can look under Johara Harper, because that's where my books are under, if you want some representation, to read about some representation, because I make sure I do that. Even before I had come to terms with my own asexuality, I still wanted representation, because the asexual part I've only come to terms with for the last, I want to say 2 years, maybe a year and a half. Man, it felt longer than that, but yeah, I say about that, around that. But lesbian, on the other hand, I came out when I was 14. I've always known. Heck, my mom has known I was a lesbian since I was 5. I still don't know that. I understand that. And then my best friend, I met her when I was 13, and we are still close can be. She was actually living with me for several months. She actually just left to go see her sister and brother. But yeah, and she's bisexual for anyone who cares. But she has known since we first met. Apparently, there's just something about me that screams lesbian, which surprises me. I mean, maybe it was just back then, because I know I've been told recently-ish, it was like early last year, that I didn't look like a lesbian, and then and I feel like people look at me and not see a lesbian, at least these days, unless you really get to know me, and then you can maybe see it then before I say it to you. But I feel like I don't look it, because I feel like people associate lesbians with short hair. I know lesbians sure, lesbians like short hair sometimes, but not always. That's another thing I'm going to do on this channel. Crush down stereotypes, like that one. I'll do a whole video on it, so I won't do it on this one. That's going to be a whole series of videos of me crushing different stereotypes. One stereotype per video. Blah, I can't speak. It is late. I decided to do this video today because it's Asexual Visibility Day, and I figure now's as good a time as any to start this channel finally, because I've been meaning to start it for a while. I just haven't gotten to it. And I'm decided to wear one of my asexual shirts. Every video I'm going to wear an asexual shirt and wear this necklace, because this is my asexual necklace. This one says about 1% of the population is ace, so basically I'm a majestic unicorn. That's right, aces, we're majestic unicorns. But anyways, I lost track of what I was saying because I got off track, which will happen a lot, because that happens a lot. I have ADD, so I have trouble focusing sometimes. But oh yeah, stereotypes, long hair. I love long hair. I have had short hair before in the past, but I hated it, and I was like, never happening again. I will die before my hair gets cut again. I want it this long, or if not longer, because I love my long hair. But that's just me, I actually know a lesbian with short hair, and that's great for her. But not every lesbian has short hair. I mean, look at me. I will never cut my hair again, and so you will get used to seeing a lesbian with long hair if you follow my channel, if you're subscribed. So please subscribe. But that'll probably be for Stereotype. I crushed out, honestly. I don't know when that video will come out. Hopefully soon, within a couple weeks. But now I really want to make that video where I crush that stereotype. Be like, I'm a lesbian. Explain this long hair. But yeah, so there's just so many things I'm going to do in this video, whether it's talk about feminism, asexual, lesbian, or other LGBTQ. The other parts of the community, I will fight for their rights as well, but won't talk about them as much because since I am not one of them, I do not understand as much. Though if I do see something that really bothers me, I will speak out to it and support, I don't know who, trans, non-binary, bisexuals, pansexuals, aromantic, but yeah, so there's just so many things to see on this channel if you decide to subscribe, and I hope you do, because I just feel like these are some stuff that needs to be talked about, and you'll definitely hear them from me. So please like and subscribe, and introduce yourselves down below. I would love to meet some more asexuals, more people from the LGBTQIA plus community, and I would love to meet some feminists as well. So please comment down below, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.